Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and in this video I'm going to show you the best way to get a ton of metal over on Valguero. Now Valguero just dropped and there's a few different ways to get it, but essentially I'm just going to show you the starting chords that we're going to go to. You're going to want to be in the aberrant zone at 35.8 and 65.7. Now there is a specific reason for this, because there is, well, how do I say this? If you've played Aberration before, this is the green zone, and that is the red/blue zone. The red/blue zone actually has a significant number of rocks in there, and every single rock is a metal node. Unlike the surface where you've only got certain nodes that exist in certain regions, or the water where you've only got a few clusters of metal every now and then, this is a just ridiculous amount of metal. I'm going to show you right now how to get all of it. So we're just going to turn on these Yankees. These Yankees have around 1,000 melee, which isn't super great, but it's okay. And then you're just going to put them on farm mode. Now, if you do not have mods, all you have to do, and I'll show you how to do this, it's pretty simple. You just go into their inventory, and where it says, where is it? Harvest settings, I believe. Harvest only settings. No, where is it? Behavior. You want to essentially turn on auto harvest and make sure that they have metal turned on. Harvest settings, is that it? Anyways, yeah, so you're just going to do that, and then it'll allow you to auto harvest and carry them as you go. They have to be aberrant Yankees, because if they are not aberrant Yankees, what's going to happen is they are going to take radiation damage. But if you don't have aberrant Yankees, what you can do is you can make a mushroom brew and feed the mushroom brew to the Yankees every few seconds. Like, it's like 600 seconds. So every, what, 10 minutes is that? So every 10 minutes you can feed it to them. Now, the cool thing is Carcanos don't take rad damage. You will need a radiation suit, but if you don't have a radiation suit, the work around that is to have a lamprey bite you or a tech suit. Both of those are going to work. So basically you're noticing that I'm hitting all the rocks in here, right? So these rocks are obviously not going to count as metal rocks, but these bigger rocks, these larger ones that have some like funky appearance to them, every single one of them is actually a high quality metal node, which is huge because when we're going for the actual, everything, we want to make sure we get as much metal as possible. So it does get red down in this zone just because it's like, that's how it is. I'm not turning on my INI. I will turn on my INI if I have to, if it gets too dark, but I'm not going to really care about it that much right now. All right, so we're aiming for all of these rocks. I'm gonna, what are we going? Maybe 30, 40 seconds right now, a little bit more than that. And let's just do one more jump to another location just to show you. These are all gonna be flint rocks, which is not a bad thing, just accept the flint. We get a little bit of metal out of those, not much. But you'll see the further down you get, you can see all these clusters of these like funky looking rocks, and you just wanna swing and hit all of them. Obviously, if you have a second person, it makes it a lot easier because they can just swing as the Yankee. And then inevitably somebody, you're going to be like, well, what happens, Teach? Because as of right now, you would be taking damage and you're not taking damage, blah, 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 or the Yankees aren't swinging as much as they could. With the update turned on, the Yankees, as soon as they can swing at something, will begin to swing. So the Dino mod that I have on just allows me to make it so the videos a little bit faster. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this last few nodes right here. I'm going to show you how much metal we've gotten in, no time at all, basically. So let's go ahead and set these guys down. Really? I don't really want to play with you right now. Go away. Go away. Get hit by the Yankees. Go away. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and turn these guys off. Let's go to solo farm pause. Really? Quit the shenanigans. Is there another one? Yeah, I think it's dead now. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy. Solo farm. Where's the solo farm? Pause. All right, so in no time at all, we've got, what, 22,000 metal? Yeah, we take that. That's not a complaint. And that's in that Yankee. Let's check out this guy as well. Another 20,000 metal. So now, obviously, this is going to be a 10,000 stack, so you'll need a lot more. But basically, this entire cave, you can go down, and anywhere you see rocks, the larger size rocks, that is all metal. So that is the best way to get a ton of metal in the game. Aberration Zone is one of the best places to get resources in general. So you definitely want to come down here and just get a ton of resources. But this is not even particularly close. You will, obviously it requires a little bit of effort because you'll have to have Carcanos, aberrant Yankees, or mushroom brews with regular Yankees, and then a suit for yourself. But if you have all of that, that's all you're going to need access to, and you will have pretty much everything you need. Really, can you just stop? and say, just die. Just die. Ugh. Now, obviously, nameless are a problem, but you can go ahead and tame yourself a light pet. You don't have to worry about that. But this is the best way, and it's not particularly close either to get metal on Valguero. Some people are a fan of going into the water and doing it with a donkey. You can. Not as good as this, though, because the entire zone, like you can walk the entire top area, and all of these rocks that you see are all metal rocks. You can just get an absolutely ridiculous amount. What I like to do is there's 2 entrances to this zone. You can go from one side to the other. So see this little entrance point over here? You can literally walk down this and then walk down this whole side, just like I'm doing right now. And then you can come up this other side over here and you're just walking back and forth, drop your load off, come over here, do the same thing on the other side. And you literally, by the time you're going back and forth, because metal spawns every 30 minutes or so, as long as no one's rendering it, you will have just a never-ending supply of metal. Yeah, so that is the best way to do it. Now, for those of you that are like, how do you get down to this zone? Check out my video on how to do that. But anyways, just a quick video to help you out, and hopefully this video helps. Other than that, teach out.